Hey everyone, my name is Wedge, and here we are. Finally, we've made it to our exclusive Amonkhet preview card reveal. I'm beyond excited to show you what we have, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. I think you're going to be super pumped. Vizier of the Menagerie is 3 of anything and 1 green for a 3/4 Naga Cleric at Mythic Rare. You may look at the top card of your library. You may cast the top card of your library if it's a creature card. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast creature spells. Holy crap. This card's insane. First off, Naga Cleric, heck yes, that's a great creature type. Now, this may look a little bit like Oracle of Moldiah, but they are very different cards. First ability, you can look at the top card of your library whenever you want, which means you don't have to reveal it. You get 100% of the information all the time. Second, being able to cast the top card of your library if it's a creature, color me intrigued. So now your opponent won't know what the top card of your library is, and if it's a creature, they won't know you can cast that card. That's a lot of information you get that they don't. Now, with impactful abilities like these, I expected this card to be a 2/2 or something similar. Nope. Being a 3/4 is pretty friggin' good in my book. 4 mana for a 3/4 with all these irrelevant abilities, count me in. But what we have to focus on, my favorite part of this card, that last ability. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast creature spells. Type, not color, type. Which means that you can cast colorless creature spells with this. Your opponent doesn't see it coming, boom, Thought Not Seer, off the top of the deck. I think it's safe to say that Vizier of the Menagerie is one of the most unique cards we've seen in a long time. So awesome. Let's talk playability. If we're looking at standard, there are a few things we have to keep in mind. First, vehicles aren't creatures when they aren't being crewed, which means that you can't cast them off of the Vizier's ability. Second, this is an incredibly strong mana fixer when it comes to casting creatures, and if you're playing a deck with green in it that runs a lot of creatures, the Vizier is going to give you access to an additional card in hand a lot of the time. And, not to reiterate too much, it's a 3/4 for 4, a completely respectable body on the ground that isn't that easily removed. Now, of course the Vizier isn't going to be knocking down any doors itself, but in a creature-based deck where maybe card draw isn't your main focus, having that additional look at the top of your library is going to be a godsend, especially when you can cast that card for any type of mana. Whether it's in a black-green counters deck, red-green aggro, Jund energy, it doesn't matter. This Vizier is giving you your creatures on a silver platter. Cast them early, cast them for whatever mana you want. It's like living the Jumanji dream. And do I even have to say it? Obviously playable in Limited, the card solves your mana fixing issues in Limited. Shut up and draft this, obviously. Now, regardless of whether or not this card makes waves in Standard, it will obviously make waves in Commander. I mean, come on, how could it not? We're talking about a card that gives you free reign over your mana when you cast creature spells. Tell me that isn't a dream. Look at Mael the Anima or Surrak Dragonclaw. Your creatures can't be countered from the top of your library? Gross. How about Animar, Soul of Elements? Not only are your creatures going to be cheaper to cast, but you can use any mana you want. Is there a creature in this deck you won't be able to cast from the top of your library? No, there won't be. I could do this forever. Xenagos, God of Revels, Rurik Thar, even something like Carador. You can still use the Vizier's last ability to cast creature spells from your graveyard. I can't overstate the immense usefulness of this card. I really can't. Listen, if you want a green card that cares a lot about creatures and will help you play whatever you want, you've come to the right place. Vizier of the Menagerie is a bomb card in Limited and All-Star in Commander, and definitely worth testing within Standard 100%. This is easily the best preview card we've gotten to date, and I need to know how you feel about it, so please leave me all your thoughts below and we'll have a chat. Super pumped to hear what you have to say. Also, huge thanks to all of you for watching the channel, because without you, we wouldn't be able to bring you a card as awesome as this. And huge thanks to WotC for including us in preview season once again. Honored to be a part of it. So again, let me know your thoughts and be sure to stay tuned to the channel for the latest and most reliable Amonkhet preview information you could ever need. As always, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.
What?